Welcome to the 5th round of the tournament, now with Mono Blue Dreadnought versus Angry Hermit. So a blue focused deck with a lot of card draw and counter spells and so on, and a full-on combo deck. So this will be interesting and probably some quite quick matches here. But let's see. First off, we are going to look at the decks. The deck we will see on the left in this match is Mono Blue Dreadnought. This list plays Accumulative Knowledge, and it also runs to Dominate to steal some manlands or cheap creatures or an opposing Dreadnought maybe. And it has the Parallax Tide package in the sideboard, so pretty powerful deck here, but we'll see how the match goes. The other deck in the matchup will be the Angry Hermit deck. If you haven't seen the other videos in this series, check them out, because in one of them, the player of this deck actually shows, and I explain over that, how this combo deck works. But basically, you mill your whole deck with the Druid, and then you either reanimate or shallow grave your Sutured Ghoul, and then remove the Dreadnought and maybe, if it matters, some Hermits, and then you get to attack with a haster, since Dragon's Breath makes it a haster, and then you swing for 50 damage in one go. It's a fragile combo deck, and you can see that by the sideboard here. 3 Red Blast effects and 3 Sylvan Safekeepers are probably really relevant here. And yeah, this deck needs to go fast, or else it will do nothing, basically. You can go for the Dreadnought plan here, since you have both 3 Vision Charms and 3 Stifles along with the Dreadnoughts, but getting to draw into them is the difficult part here. You can tutor for a Dreadnought with the Worldly Tutor, but that's not what you want to do. But let's see how these matches will go. Now for the game 1 here, we see a mulligan for the Dreadnought player, and we actually do see their starting hand. So if you want to see those, you can pause the game or pause the video and go back and take a look. But a Portent here for the Dreadnought player, classic start. That's what you want to do on your first turn. No shuffle here. And sends the turn. Aggressive start here, but he needs to do something quick or else the game is over. So he needs to be very aggressive here. Dreadnought. Okay. A Stifle do is just, yeah, we see a Daze here, returning the island, keeping it shown, playing it out again, and sending the turn back. 3 counterspells is where you want to be as a Dreadnought player in this match here. Since the matches probably won't go for long. Reanimate on the Dreadnought. And Vision Charm here. Does it resolve? Okay, it resolves, but he returns it. Okay, so Chain of Vapor on the Dreadnought. So he does have the right answers at the right time here. Okay, a 3rd land. Sends turn. An AK. The first AK is always not what you want to do, but it is a play. Kept up to blue mana, so could signal a counterspell here. Dreadnought. Stifle on the Dreadnought here. This doesn't look good. He don't have many answers to that in his main deck. So what would be? We see an attack for 12 here, and he needs to rip something very good from the top of his deck. Does he do? No, he can't use that. Look like a pedal. No. Okay, so we go on to game 2 here, but 1-0 for the Dreadnought. Now for the game 2 here, we might see a longer match since they do have some sideboard tech. The Hermit can actually interact here, but let's see. I think the Mono Blue Dreadnought is still quite favored here. But the Hermit player does go first, so gets to get his combo out even earlier. Land pass, so no safekeeper here. And island pass. Reflecting pool is nice with these Gemstone Mines. Okay, do you see Hermit? Yep. Does he have an answer here? Yes. No, he has an opt. Okay. You can take a look at the card here. The players are basically discussing what the card does and giving props to the Dreadnought player for including it, but it's basically removal for low toughness creatures, which is rare in blue, but it resolves, and then a Portent here. Since the coast does look clear for taking a turn off if you have a free counter of some sort. Okay, and it's gone. It was a quick start for the Hermit player, which is important in this matchup, but not a lot has to go wrong for it to become a non-game here. Dreadnought Stifle. Do we have a Dreadnought Stifle in return here? Do we have a stare down? Or does he try to swing here? The Mono Blue player does have 1 mana up, and Vision Charms the opposing Dreadnought with another Vision Charm, and no answers. It could be difficult to come back here, but Vision Charming the opponent's Dreadnought is always very nice to see. He's thinking a lot here. Does he have a plan? He tries to resolve a Hermit here. And he lands it. Swing for 12. And a Cursed Totem. So now there are 2 problematic artifacts on the left here. The Hermit does not work at all. You cannot activate it with the Cursed Totem on field. Dreadnought returns to play here. He can't attack with it unless he does have some toughness to put into play. He can swing for 1. Sends the turn. Gushes, floating 2. Vision Champs to Dreadnought. With 2 mana up and 2 fresh cards in hand. Nope. Is game this matchup. When I saw it on paper and was going to cut this match in the editor here, I was like, oh my god, this is probably a very short match, and it was. So that's it for the match. Hope to see you all again in the next round.